Good morning, everybody, and happy Sunday. I hope everybody's having a good weekend. I tell you, my husband was telling me this morning that this summer in Maine has broken a record for the most hot and humid days on record. And I believe it. This has been one summer that proves to me I could never live in the South because we have had so many hot and humid days, and normally it doesn't bother me, but this year, because we've had so many consecutive days, I have felt that it has bothered, and I feel that it's bothering my breathing because I have a lot of allergies, and I'm actually having a hard time just walking outside and coming back in and have shortness of breath because the humidity is so higher than we're used to. My body just can't handle this heat and this humidity. I love the heat, just take away the humidity. So it's been a record breaker for Maine for the summer weather. So for those of you down south, I'm getting a little taste of what you guys go through, and you can keep it because I don't like the humidity. My body doesn't like the humidity. I like the warmth, I like the sun, but leave out the humidity. So just wanted to share with you, for those that aren't here in Maine, that we are dealing with a lot of humidity this summer. In fact, I had some cousins come up recently from Tennessee hoping to get a break from the humidity. And they said, wow, we don't remember Maine being this hot. And I said, because Maine didn't used to be this hot. So unfortunately, we are getting some of the humidity, and hopefully we'll get a nice break this fall before the winter hits. And we'll have some nice, cool, crisp days coming soon. Um, and I was out this morning actually because it's supposed to be 93% humidity today. So I was out in my backyard picking blackberries because, for those of you who know what blackberries are, they have long spikes on their plants and they hurt. So I had to wear thick pants, I had to wear a long sleeve shirt and sneakers and the whole 9 yards. And you can't do that with 93% humidity and 85 degrees out. So I went out early this morning picking blackberries in my backyard. So that's what I'm up to. I hope you guys are having some good, relaxing summertime before school starts. We've got a couple weeks before school starts around here. From what I've heard, it's supposed to start around August 31st. And there's a lot of tension, a lot of anxiety, a lot of unknowns between parents, kids, teachers. And my heart goes out to all of you. I'm thankful that I don't have young kids in school, but I do feel for those that do. I feel for the teachers that have to try and figure out how to keep the kids distant from each other, how to keep a mask on, how to keep everything clean, and on top of that, try to teach them something. So you guys are going to have a very challenging year ahead of you. So I wanted to give you a head start and show you and teach you how you can use essential oils to try and ease some of those anxious feelings and some of the unknown. So I'm going to share my screen, but I want to welcome you to my class. So let me just say share screen. All right. All right, so here's my back to school with essential oils. Now, this class is not an exclusive list. When it comes to essential oils, there are a number of oils to use. There are a number of different ways to use them. It depends on preference, what you like and what works for your body. So the first thing we need to do for our children and ourselves is to build our immune system. Most of these kids have been separated from others for many months. They've been out of school since March, and they haven't been in big groups for the most part. So they're going to have to start all over again, and their bodies are going to be trying to fight all these germs that are going around amongst each other. Because as you know, when school gets back together, especially with the younger kids, because they're learning how to keep their hands clean, and their hands are always in their mouth and their eyes and their nose. So we need to try and build our system up and as best as we can and as many ways as we can. And this is one way that we can do it, is by using the On Guard products that doTERRA has. On Guard has, let me see if I remember, cloves, cinnamon, eucalyptus, wild orange, and rosemary in it. It smells amazing, I think. Some people don't like it, but I think it smells amazing. And I diffuse it every day, start about fall all the way through winter into spring, to build our immune system up as a daily like a daily regimen to help build my system up. But they also have little beadlets, which are very, very, very tiny little beadlets you can swallow, or you can actually pop it in your mouth and you'll get the taste of On Guard. They have soft gels you can take on a daily basis if you don't want to use the oil. They have mouthwash, they have toothpaste, they have laundry detergent, they have cough drops, they have hand wash. They have all kinds of products for On Guard that you can use. So you can use it however any way you want to, but along with, like proper sleep, proper diet, proper exercise, sunshine, fresh air. This is one way that we can help build our immune system is by using like an On Guard, because there's only one oil, or you can use another oil. This is just an example, but this is their protective blend that doTERRA has put together. So I have put together just as an example, like in the morning, you can diffuse it. You can actually set the diffuser the night before. And then it depends on the type of diffuser. You can have it automatically start, or all you have to do is press a button and turn it on and it's already set. Or you can take a soft gel or a beadlet every day. In the evening, you can diffuse it again or instead of the morning. And then if you start to get any symptoms, I've noticed that when I start getting any symptoms, whether it's a sore throat or if I'm run down or if I just don't feel good, whatever the symptom is, I will increase my daily intake by from once a day to probably 3 or 4 times a day for 2 or 3 days. And generally, I can kick it out of my body before it gets a hold of me, as long as I already have a strong body to start with. But if I'm run down already and my body's fighting something, it's going to take me a little longer, and I might get a little bit of the symptoms, but not as bad as what other people around me are getting. So the healthier you are, the sooner you start the treatment with your symptoms, the quicker and the shorter your outcome is going to be. So also, they also have a hand sanitizing mist of On Guard. So instead of using a Purell or something, it's just a little bottle. It's probably about this tall. I should have brought it with me. But it's perfect for a bag, a pocket, a purse, in the car, in your office, wherever you go. Just spray it on your hands and just rub it together just like you would Purell. It's great. You can make your own roll-on. I have an immune boosting roll-on that I have made that I keep in my little essential oil box I carry everywhere with me. And I use that every day starting in the fall. I've already mentioned the hand wash. You can also make a spray bottle with the oil. You buy the oil and you mix it in a spray bottle with water, maybe a little witch hazel to help mix it, and use it as a spray, as an air freshener to help clean. It smells good, and it's immune boosting. That helps you build up your system. And the other product that I use all the time that's amazing is they have an On Guard concentrate cleaner that you can use in place of any of your cleaners. You can use it in your floors, you can use it on your counters, you can use it in your bathrooms, you can use it anywhere. You can even use it as an air freshener if you want to. I have a spray bottle mixed in it that I use, and I spray my shower down after I take a shower, just to kind of give it that fresh, clean smell. So there are multiple ways of using the On Guard product. So this is one thing that we need to do, is we need to get our immune system built up. So you've got about 2 weeks, maybe 3, before you start school. I think the teachers only have 2. So start building your immune system now. Start getting into that routine of going to bed earlier if you haven't, getting on a sleep routine, start eating healthier, I know summer's fun and we kind of lax during the summertime with our routine and what we eat and what we do. So start now building your immune system, so when you go back to school, your immune system is already built up and you're going to have the ability to fight whatever is out there attacking you or your children. So now I mentioned a good night's sleep. That's one way to keep our immune system up, to keep our kids happy, to keep our kids healthy. I know many kids, if they get overtired, they are cranky, they are ugly, they're hard to deal with, they don't want to study, they can't remember, they're miserable. And you know what? I'm one of those people. If I don't get my sleep, I'm not happy. I need my sleep. Using essential oils is a great way to help you get a good night's sleep. Whether you have problems or don't have problems, just to help relax. You can put it in a diffuser before you go to bed. You can make a spray bottle and spray it on your bedding. You can make a roll-on and put it on the bottom of your feet or behind your ears. You can do it a number of ways, whatever works for you, whatever way you like it. These are just a very few essential oils that are good for sleeping, but there's a lot more to it. So Serenity, I use Serenity and Vetiver in my diffuser every night. For me, that is the bomb smell for me, and it works amazing. It might not work for you. Try it and see what works. Lavender, everybody knows lavender is great for relaxing and sleep. It's very calming, it's very relaxing. And if you have young children, even babies, lavender is the go-to oil for any age, from newborn to elderly. Lavender is the safest. Well, I don't know if it's the safest, but it is one of the safest oils that you can use for any age person. Just remember, when the smaller the person, the less you need for oils, because they're very, very, very potent. So if you have a newborn and they're having a hard time sleeping, you take a roll-on bottle, you put 1 drop of lavender, and you fill the rest with some kind of a carrier oil. You put it on the bottom of their feet. Or if you don't have a roll-on bottle, put a drop of some kind of a carrier oil, coconut oil or almond oil. Put 1 drop of lavender and rub it together like this, and just give your little baby a massage on the bottom of their feet or on their legs. Keep it away from their head because they are little. So keep it just on the legs and the bottom of the feet. And then after you're done, just rub it on you and put it behind your neck or whatever. But lavender is very, very, very safe for babies. Just remember, you only need 1 drop if you're doing it with a baby. Bergamot helps relax and calm the body. Vetiver is a very, very, very thick, in fact, I have it right here, oil that you have to use a dropper with it. And I don't know if you can see this, but you can see that it's a very thick oil. So that does not come out unless you use a dropper with it. But it helps calm the body and has a grounding aroma. And Serenity is doTERRA's relaxing blend. It helps lessen the feelings of tension while calming emotions and promoting relaxation. Every essential oil will have their own relaxing blend, and doTERRA's is Serenity. Now, essential oils and memories. Memories are made in a part of the brain called the hippocampus. Memories that are accompanied by external stimuli, such as emotions or scents, are typically easier to recall. That's why certain scents can instantly conquer memories and even help you recall additional details. Now, an example. You walk into somebody's house and they're baking, say, chocolate chip cookies. That seems to be a common one. And if you had a grandmother that used to bake you chocolate chip cookies, your mind is instantly going to go back to your grandmother and when she used to make you chocolate chip cookies. So that's how the essential oils and memories work too. So this is just one study blend, and I have some examples over here. So when you're studying, and these aren't the only oils you can use for memory. This is just a few of them. But rosemary, peppermint, frankincense, and wild orange are a great study blend. So what you can do is, if after school or in the evening when your kid is getting ready to start studying, get the diffuser out and put some of these oils in, 2 to 5 drops, depending on how strong you want it. Or if you don't have a diffuser, you can even just put it in the palm of your hand, or make a spray bottle. Or you can even, and I've talked about these before, these are inhaler sticks. These are cheap disposable ones, but you can get ones that are reusable, that look like a little lipstick container, that are really nice, and you can buy them on Amazon. You can buy them at a health food store. But they have a cotton swab. You put the oil on so it absorbs the oil. You put the cotton swab in the bottom, and there's a little round piece that that attaches to the bottom to keep it in there. And then all you do is that you have a cover to keep it clean, and that's it. You can order from Amazon. So it depends on if you want a disposable one or if you want, excuse me, a disposable one, or if you want a reusable one. So there are many, many ways. So what you do is, when the kids are studying, get these oils out, use them however you want to use them, and then say they're studying for a test, and the next day that they're taking the test, whatever oil you use, somehow, whether it's on a cotton swab and a little baggie, or if it's on one of these inhaler sticks, or however you want, if it's on a little piece of jewelry, however you want to take that scent with them. Have them, just before their test, take it out and just inhale that scent. Go in the bathroom where nobody's going to see them. If they're worried about somebody teasing them, you can go to the bathroom, that you have privacy there. Have them just inhale that for 3 or 4 in good deep breaths before they take that test. And what they studied the night before, these oils will help recall that, because they use these oils while they are studying. Just like when You walk into somebody's house making cookies, and then it brings you back that your grandmother used to make your cookies. It works the same way. Our memory is an amazing, amazing thing that God has given us, and we need to utilize it. And these essential oils are something that God has given us to use. So let's use what God's given us. So that's a great way to diffuse while studying. Now, here's some other oils. I've already mentioned peppermint and rosemary. Intune is a focus blend that doTERRA has, and actually this month it's 15% off. I will talk about that in the future slides. Frankincense helps support mental clarity and alertness. So there's a link here that you can get more detailed information, but right here you can see peppermint that comes in an oil, it comes in the beadlets, and it comes in a roll-on bottle. So the roll-on bottle is already pre-diluted. Anytime you buy a roll-on bottle from doTERRA, it's already pre-diluted. You don't have to worry about mixing it with anything. You just take the cap off and use it. So peppermint helps promote a feeling of energy. You can add it with frankincense and wild orange for a quick afternoon pick-me-up, like your kids come home from school and they have that afternoon drowsiness. Get that out and they'll help pick them up and get them ready for studying. You can apply it to the temples to help stay alert. Rosemary, it helps diffuse. You diffuse it to help with memory while studying or working on a project. Rosemary is great for memory, helps with concentration. You can take it internally to reduce fatigue. You can add it to bath water to help relax, or you can add it to lavender for a relaxing massage for stress reduction. Frankincense. Everybody knows frankincense. It's one of the best. If you were to get one oil that could do everything, it would be frankincense. You diffuse it in the morning, will help aid you in focusing your attention for the day. It's a powerful aroma that can help to dispel negative feelings, and you can apply 1 to 2 drops to the temple to support and enhance concentration. Now, focus. We all know that we need to focus. When we study, we need to be alert and we need to be able to focus and retain what we're studying. So one of the important things we need to do is we need to create an atmosphere, whether it's for ourselves, for our job, or it's for our kids, for their homework. You need to create the best atmosphere. Some people can study in the middle of chaos. That's how they can study, in the middle of chaos. Some people have to have it quiet. So whatever works for you, create your atmosphere. Choose one room possibly to do your homework, knowing that that's the place you go to. Have your diffuser, if you have a diffuser, all set up. Have 2 or 3 oils by it. Get it ready for your child or for yourself. Get however you spray bottle, or just put it in your palm of your hand, however you do it. If you use a diffuser, when you get home from school or you get home from work, turn that diffuser on for a few minutes wherever room you're using and let the room fill up with that aroma. So when you come in, that room is going to be filled with the aroma of relaxing and focusing and concentration. So you can I have some examples here. You can either use one oil, you can use a combination. When it comes to diffusers, there's no rhyme, no reason, no right, no wrong. It's what you like, what you have on hand, and what works for you. You don't need a lot of drops. I would say use up to 6 drops, maybe 7, but it all depends on if you like a soft smell or if you like a strong smell. So the stronger smell you like, the more drops you're going to want to use. And you also want to limit your kids' devices. Shut the TV off, put their phones away. If they need the computer for their homework, that's fine, of course. They need it. But if they're just studying out of a book, put the computer away, put the iPhone away, put the iPad away, put things away they don't need to study so they're not distracted, so they don't hear their phone go beep, 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 because their friends are messaging them. Take the phone and put it out of their room for an hour. All of us can go without our phone for an hour if it's something we need to do and we don't need our phone to do it. So basil oil is perfect for those who need mental clarity. It blends well with peppermint or cedarwood. Douglas fir, it can give a sense of focus and help change your mood if you need a more positive outlook. Many kids will come home, especially when school first starts, and they'll be upset because this person said that, or this person said that, or this person picked on me, or my teacher did this, or my teacher did that. Whatever it is, Douglas fir will help lift up that negative mood and turn it into positive. Citrus oils are great for uplifting too. Any kind of a citrus oil. Eucalyptus helps clear the mind and chases away tense feelings. Spearmint can stimulate a sense of focus and uplift your mood. Now, here's a link on the bottom. If you cannot access the link from this slide and you want to, just let me know and I can just post it. But in a 2001 study, Dr. Terry Friedman conducted a study that found vetiver oil effective in treating children with ADHD for focus. Lavender oil increased it by 53%, cedarwood increased it by 83%, and vetiver increased it by 100%. So if you have a child with ADHD or focus problems, these essential oils can really make a difference. But don't give up. If you try one oil and it doesn't work, don't give up on the oils. It's not the oils, it's just you need to find the right one that works for you or your child. Okay, now August is kind of a back to school special month. They have 3 roll-on bottles that are 15% off each. The first one is Intune, which I've already talked to you about. You can apply it to the temples and the back of your neck as a part of a work study or routine study to enhance concentration. You can apply it to the wrists or the back of the hands and inhale deeply. Now, if your kids are using this, and I know some kids have a trouble with scent, and I know some places is a scent-free place, so it kind of makes it hard. So what you need to do is if your kids really want to use these, just have them go in the bathroom, like I said, just take the cover off. Instead of putting it on them in school, just have them take the cover off and just inhale, because the smell is so powerful. You can do it just by taking the cover off and inhaling right from the bottle without actually putting it on you. And that way the smell won't linger as long. You can use after lunch to help with afternoon slump to get back to focus. So this would be a great after school oil when they come home. Have them put that on automatically when they get home. You can use it during the day when your mind starts to drift and lose focus. It's small enough that you can store in your purse, briefcase, backpack, in your desk if you're a teacher. So it's this, and this is not just all the ways to use an Intune, but this is some of the basic ways. Now, the next one is Motivate. This is another special. This comes in a roll-on too. It primes your wrist for a day of hard work. So put it on in the morning before you head out for the day. You can apply it to the back of your neck before giving a speech to help boost your confidence. You can apply it to your pulse points, which is right here on your wrist, before participating in sporting events or other competitions. You can use when working on a long paper or a project. So the name says it itself. Motivate Touch means it helps you motivate, and it smells really good. I love it. Thinker is the third one that's on special this month, and Thinker is part of the children's packet. So if you have young children under 10 and you want to use some oils, this would be a great one. Anybody can use Thinker, but this is really good, already pre-mixed, pre-made. If you have young children you want to use oils on, you can keep it on hand in your purse or your child's backpack if they're allowed to take it to school, and apply it in the afternoon to remain on task. You can roll it on their wrists and hands in the morning to promote a sense of clarity and alertness. You can use it in the afternoon when they come home from school for that afternoon slump and they need to study. Put it back on in the afternoon. Like I've already mentioned, it's good for kids under 10. It helps to uplift your child's mood when experiencing feelings of sadness or stress. And we know kids some days are going to come home sad, stressed, upset, angry because something happened during the day that they didn't like. Now, here are some examples that I'm just sharing with you. Here's some sleep diffuser blends that you can use. You can mix and match. You can take one out. You can add one in. These is just a general idea of what you can do. If you say, I want to use a sleep blend, I have no idea where to start, here's a place you can start, and you can mix and match whatever you have on hand, whatever you like, you don't like. Here's a focus blend that you can use in the afternoon when your kids come home from school, or in the evening if you're working on a work project or something. You can use basil, lemon, and Douglas fir. Each one of those drops means how many drops of oil. So you would use 2 drops of basil, 2 drops of lemon, and 1 drop of Douglas fir. And here's some morning diffuser blend. So if you have a child or you have trouble waking up in the morning, you can put it beside their bed. You can put this on, have it already together the night before. So if your kid needs to wake up at 6:30 and you have the diffuser already set, 6 o'clock, turn that diffuser on, and it helps them to wake up within a half an hour. So when you go in there and you found the right oil that works for them, they should have an easier time waking up, especially if you have very difficult children that just don't like mornings, don't like to wake up. Here's some focus and motivation blends that you can use. Like I said, these are just guidelines. You do not have to go by this per the recipe. You can mix and match whatever you want. This is just a place for you to get started. Now, here are some other oils that you can mix and match. There's some morning wake up essential oils. Like I said, there's juniper. Oh, it should have been juniper berry. I forgot the berry on that. Lemon, rosemary, motivate, elevation. I love elevation. It smells so good. Citrus oils. A lot of people like citrus oils. Nighttime blend. If you're looking for something for nighttime, you got Roman chamomile, marjoram, vetiver, cedarwood, lavender. I mean, I don't need to read these all because I know you can all read. Immune boosting, these are just very basic. There's all kinds of others, but I'm just giving you some of the basics to start with if you have no idea where to start. Anxiety, we know that some of us, adults and children, are going to go back to this with a lot of anxiety because there's uncertainty, unknown, the fear of wearing a mask all day, trying to keep the kids separated. I mean, the anxiety is going to go through the roof when school starts again. We all know that. So why not be prepared now and start now to mentally tell yourself, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Use the essential oils to help you with that. It's pure, it's natural, it's calming. I can tell you they really do work. I've been using these doTERRA oils for 2.5 years, and like I've said many, many, many times before, they have changed my life. They really do work. Give them a try. So for anxiety, it beats taking medication. It beats going to the doctor. It beats spending money that you don't have, at least for the beginning. If you've tried and it doesn't work and you feel that you need to go to the doctor, by all means, go to your doctor. I'm not saying don't go. I'm just saying give this a try. You might be surprised how well it works. All right, so essential oils for focus. These are a whole pile of essential oils that you can use for focus. And like I said, these are not just the only oils you can use. And I have put together a booklet for back to school a year or two ago that I'm going to post in the comments after I get done with this presentation that has all kinds of blends. It has diffuser blends, it has roll-on blends, it has these inhaler blends that I showed you here. So then that way you can mix and match. So it'll be a guide for you to use. So for this month, for those of you who are already enrolled in doTERRA and already have a loyalty rewards program, you have to be involved in a loyalty rewards program to get this. But until the 15th of the month, they're giving you Caraway for a qualifying order. Now, Caraway helps support a healthy digestive system when taken internally. It combined with a healthy diet and exercise to help promote weight management. It helps promote and maintain dental health. And I'm sure there's a lot other things that you can do with Caraway, but this is just the basics. So if you're looking, and I'm going to hold that thought because I'm going to say something about that in just a minute. So now I've explained to you back to school oils and how you can use them. That's not all the ways you can use them, but that's a start for you to use it. So if you're interested and do not have a doTERRA account and want to try doTERRA, you have two ways of purchasing. You can do a wholesale or you can do a retail. Retail, you pay 25% more than you do a wholesale account. And so you go to the webpage. If you don't have a webpage, you can go to my webpage and you can order through my account. Or if you know somebody else, you can order, but you have to go to a doTERRA account webpage and you pick wholesale or retail at that point when you go to put your order in. If you do retail, you pay 25% more, you place your order, you're done, you don't ever have to order again. Wholesale, you become a member like you do Sam's or Costco, and the membership fee is $35 for a year. They do offer a handful of enrollment kits. If you purchase an enrollment kit, the membership fee is included in the enrollment kit. Other than that, whatever, you can order just the membership for $35. That's how I started. Or you can add oils to it, or you can do whatever you want to. And then every year you re-enroll, and it's $25 every year to re-enroll, and you get a bottle of peppermint for free. And so the next thing is the free product, the product of the month that I talked to you a couple of slides back. This is where this comes into place. Once you become a member, you have an option of joining their loyalty rewards program. Now, it's an option. It's not a requirement to be a membership. It's free to do this. The requirement to be part of this loyalty rewards program is you do have to place an order every month. Now, there's no minimum to this order. You can place a $5 hand lotion, or you can spend a $500. It doesn't matter as long as you place an order the same, and you have to pick a day of the month. So it has to be the same day every month you put your order in. And as you're doing this, you can earn up to 30% back in points. So as you're ordering, as long as you order the minimum amount, and I can go into more details with you on this if you're interested. I'm not going to explain it all because some of you might not be interested, but just know that you can earn up to 30% back on oils, which you can use for free products, which is how I get a lot of my products. So between getting the product of the month every month with qualifying orders and earning 30% back on your orders, you can get a lot of your oils for free. That's what I like about it. Now, some people say essential oils are expensive. When you look at it and you break it down per drop, these are actually pennies per drop. In a 5 milliliter bottle, I don't have one here, there's 80 drops. In a 15 milliliter bottle, there are 250 drops. You take the price of the oil divided by 80 or 250, that's going to give you the price per drop. And except for like frankincense, myrrh, some of the more expensive ones, the other ones are generally 5 to 10 cents a drop. And you only need 2 to 4 drops, depending on what you're using, how often you're using it, of course. But you're only using pennies per drop. So, and these are all pure, natural, essential oils that benefit the body, and they're purifying, and they're clean, and they're healthy for you. They're not going to give you side effects. They're not going to give you, there's no synthetics in them. There's just, I'm sorry, I'm just excited. They're amazing oils because I've seen a difference in my life. So, making a difference. Have you fallen in love or are interested in essential oils yet? Can you see the benefits that they could bring your family? You can make a difference in somebody's life, either your life, your family's, or your friends, by sharing the gift of essential oils. Maybe you want to teach a class like I am as a ministry, or you just want to make some extra cash. This is the opportunity that you are looking for. Now, there's 3 different ways that you can use the oils. You can start as a user like I did. You open up a membership, you start using them, you start exploring, you start researching what am I looking for out of the oils? What do I need? And you start researching. Do I need more sleep? Do I need less stress? Do I need more energy? Whatever it is, then you start using the oils for that particular issue. Once you realize that, wow, these really do work. Wow, these aren't really that expensive. Wow, this bottle is really lasting me a long time because it's pure. There's nothing added to it. So a little goes a long ways. So you start as a sharer. Then once you realize the benefits of them, you start as a user, sorry. Then once you realize that they're good and they're helpful and it really does work, then you start sharing. You start sharing with your family. You start sharing with your friends. People start saying, "Hey, will you order me this bottle of pepper? Hey, I want to be a member. Can I be a member under you?" Once you become a member, that's where you can start building. And you can do it purposely. You can just let it go and people come to you. It all depends on how much time you put into it. But you can supplement. You can get your free oils by having people order underneath you, or you can build a business with earning a little bit extra cash for, like, say, vacation, or you can supplement your income by doing doTERRA. It all depends on what level you're at. Start out slow, work your way up. That's what I've done. So there's 3 different ways that you can do the oils. So if any of this is interesting to you, if you want to learn more, if you have questions, I can share with you what I have. I share this book every week, my Essential Life book. You can get it yourself, or if you have a particular question, I'm happy to look it up for you and give you an answer. Here's my contact information. I have a Facebook page, which I'm on now. I have a website. I have an Instagram account. I have an email. I do send out a weekly email every week on Tuesdays with a topic. And so if you'd like to join my email group, just somehow send me your email address. I'd be happy to send it to you. This week, though, I am going camping tomorrow, and I'm going to be somewhere without internet. So actually, I'm going to be sending this week's newsletter on Monday instead of Tuesday, because I'm not going to have Wi-Fi where I am on Tuesday. So I'm going to be sending it a day early this week. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And I am back. Okay, so I hope that was helpful for you guys. Wow, 35 minutes. I didn't realize I talked that long. So I hope this was really helpful for you. If there's anything that, like I said, if there's any questions or anything you need, please reach out to me. I'm here for help, for information, for guidance. If you're interested and you just don't know where to start, I'm more than happy to help you along the way. doTERRA, once you open a membership, has unlimited information in your account that you can just do your own research. You don't even need to reach out to anybody. If you're the type of person that wants to do it yourself, once you become a membership and you log into your account, you'll be days looking at the information. They have so much information in there. And you can Google it, you can YouTube it, you can do, they have it everywhere. But I'm also here to help too. So I hope you guys all have a great day, and I hope you enjoy the weather. You stay safe in Maine anyways, or wherever you are. If you have a lot of humidity, stay safe, stay healthy, be hydrated, drink lots, reach out to somebody that needs an encouraging word. We're all struggling in some form or some way with the pandemic that's going on. The teachers, the parents, the kids are getting anxious, getting ready to go back to school. Let's support each other and lift each other up instead of down on each other. Let's work as a community and be there for each other, because we all could use some encouragement, all could use some support. So remember that we're all struggling in some form, in some way. We're not the only ones going through something. So have a great day, everybody, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.